Hello everyone and welcome to Lifestyle. I'm Denise Simons, your host, and this is a show about bringing life into your home and helping you create your style. And we do it all by giving you tips and inspiration and resources to create it all. Well, you're invited to a home tour that's a little different. Well, it looks like a dollhouse and it's complete with an arched doorway and a chandelier. But it's home to 5 feathered friends. I think once you see the accommodations, you'll agree they could lay the golden egg. And then I'm going to show you how to create a wreath, well, for every occasion. I love to do this. I take the base of a wreath, I add the florals, I add new ribbons. I do it for every season, and I'm going to show you how. You're invited to also watch us on Channel 5 Plus. I've been over there for a couple of years now, and on that show we interview guests, we talk about resources for your home to create your dream home. You know, have you ever been watching a makeover show like this and you find the perfect thing in the segment? Say you find a chandelier or maybe a piece of furniture or a rug and you think, oh, that would be perfect in my home. And then you start trying to find it. You look locally and also on the internet and you can't locate it. Well, that's why I created a place where you could come and you could see local guests, you could get the products, you could also get expert advice, and you could get whatever you needed for your home, for building, remodeling, decorating, design, and for lifestyle. So we hope that you'll tune in. But right now, we're going to go out and see a miniature dollhouse. This is the first house of this kind that we've shown you. It looks like a dollhouse, but in fact, you're not going to believe it. It's a chicken coop. And chicken coops of all varieties have become really popular here in Nashville due to a law that was passed that says city dwellers can now own a chicken or two. And I've seen all types. I've seen the wood frames with the chicken wire and also a converted yellow bus where all of the seats are now the purchase, and all of them come and look outside the window and they can shut the door to keep them from predators. Well, we're going to talk about how these lucky chickens got a house like this. Let's find out how it all got started.
When I wanted to build the chicken coop, I really wanted it done right, and I knew that there's a lot of great builders in the community, but there's this one guy. His name is Denver Halsey. He's sitting next to me, and he is a master craftsman, and I knew he would do it right.
When I was approached by Karen about the chicken coop, I told her sure, when we got time we would build her a chicken coop, but I wasn't thinking this kind of chicken coop. I was thinking just a chicken coop like I'd seen growing up as a kid.
I started looking in magazines, and then I looked on Pinterest. I found this wonderful place. It was called Clucking Hen Palace, and it was unbelievably adorable. I sent it to Denver by email. He looked at it and he was like, what are you talking about? He took it from there and he actually modified it to look like it is today. It's not exactly Clucking Hen Palace, but I think it's actually better.
Anyone would like to live in this house. Let's go inside and meet the lucky ducks. Chickens.
Okay. Hi, girls! Meet Denise. Hi!
Well, hey there!
Hi, girls! Okay, so this is Ruby. Tip Top, come here. This is Tip Top.
Come here. One's
It's
gotten
okay.
out. Okay, is that okay?
Okay, no, it's not. No. Okay.
No,
stop.
it's not.
Sorry.
Okay, stop.
Afraid a hawk will get them. That'd be good action. Girls! This is Ruby on my left and Debbie on my right. Okay. Let me go get the other two.
No. Okay. Lock them out.
Yeah, they're in.
She had told me that she wanted to make sure that nothing ever hurt, any of the chickens that got in there, and I thought, well, that's going to be tough with...
It's like Fort Knox.
I decided to actually frame it like a small house and to use, a sheathing on the outside that would be difficult to get in itself, and then using the hardy board on the side makes it even more difficult. I did a really heavy gauge hardware cloth across the floor and doubled it.
It's foolproof, predator-proof, is that what you would say?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's adorable.
Okay, so there's 6 hens here who live in their house. This is Jackie Onassis.
Well, hey, Jackie.
I named her after, of course, Jackie
Of course.
And I'm going to put her down. She's a little shy. But this is where they sleep at night.
Oh.
We fashioned an old tin roof for the tops here.
Okay.
They sleep in here, and oh, there's some eggs.
Oh, look here. We have a little surprise.
Yes.
How wonderful is that to be able to come out and get fresh eggs?
It's awesome, and they're really tasty. And you know that farm fresh eggs are double the omega-3s, a third less cholesterol, just a lot more healthy in general.
Hey, Karen, for the viewers, if they're thinking about raising some chickens, what's some tips?
Oh, it's really easy. I mean, I will say it's a daily event. You do need to replace their water. Okay. They'll drink 2 to 3 cups per chicken a day in a hot summer day.
Wow.
They drink a lot of water. But you just replace their food and water every day. I feed them totally organic food. It's easy. There's a couple places here in town in Nashville where you can pick up the food. Outside that, just feed them good, love on them, touch them every day, talk to them. It's really an easy thing to do, and it's really cool to own chickens. I'm a novice, I'm learning, but for me it's been an easy thing to do.
It sounds like it's
and
really
fun.
rewarding.
Oh, totally.
Now, I will have to say that Karen did not get my advice as her designer on the chandelier that she put in, but I approve. Let's take a look.
Of course, it's a little dusty right now, but remember we are in a chicken house. But anyway, this actually has a dimmer switch on it, so at night I can turn it on, and then during the day turn it back off, or I can take it down to, where I want it to be for a cool little ambiance at night for them. I wanted something fun with flowers, and also with a little, forget what these are called, Denise.
Crystals.
Crystals. Can we start that over? Thank you.
Wine and Chicken Time is something that Kelly, my husband, and I started this past summer because Denver finished the project around, I'd say, 1st of May, something like that. And so the evenings were beautiful and we had a lot of daylight. And so we began letting the chickens out to free range every single day for just about an hour a day so they can flap their wings and eat grass and rocks and worms and all those things that they can't really find in their little playground out back. And so we would just get us a glass of wine and go sit out there on the bench and just watch them. And Kelly says it's like watching a movie because you never know what they're going to do next. Sometimes they all kind of hover together and they peck around, and I call it the shuffle peck. They'll and peck and and go in and find a worm. And then sometimes if one finds the worm, she'll run and all the other hens chase her for the worm. It doesn't take a lot, I guess, to entertain us, but that's pretty much wine and chicken time.
So the next time you're picking up free-range eggs at the supermarket, you might think about raising a chicken or 2 of your own. And you might just build them a dream house. There you go. Good job. Good job. And you didn't poop on me. I like that.
Okay, I have to admit, I don't know the first thing about keeping chickens in a chicken coop. I was just accommodating the camera guy. They were trying to bring everything in, and then whoosh, out the door went all the chickens. And of course, this is when we all started running after the chickens, and we were able to gather them back up. And I will have to say that no chickens were harmed during the making of this film. Well, coming up, I'm going to show you how to create a wreath for your home for every occasion. I love to do this for every holiday and every season, spring, summer, and fall. And are you like me? Do you like to see curb appeal? Well, when I'm driving down the road, I'm looking at the houses. In fact, I'm sure the guy behind me is thinking, hey lady, are you on holiday? Well, I love to stop and look at all the details of the houses. I've even been known to take a picture or 2. But sometimes I'm stopped in my tracks by design that's a crime. And I have to resist the temptation to issue a designer citation. I want to arrest it and rehabilitate it. And that's exactly what we do. We'll show you homes that have been transformed and homeowners who are happy to turn themselves in. That's all coming up right after the break.
Simple, organized life. That's California Closets. Right now, receive up to $500 in free accessories during our Spring Accessories Savings Event. Call to schedule your free design consultation with California Closets today.
Nothing's wrong with your air filter. The odor's coming from your crawl space. Did you know there's standing water in there?
Well, what can be done about that?
Well, if it were my home, I'd call USS.
Does your home have water problems in your crawl space or basement? Our team knows how to diagnose and fix a problem with a guaranteed solution. USS is locally owned, and we've been solving problems like yours for 19 years. Call us today for a free estimate.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Transform your house into a home with the beauty and warmth of a handmade rug from Hampton Home Furnishings. And experience the craftsmanship and exceptional value of the all-new Moffy Signature Rug Collection. Let Hampton's skilled designers help you create beautiful rooms with our fine rugs from around the world. The Moffy Signature Rug Collection in both modern and traditional designs. On sale now at Hampton Home Furnishings in Nashville on 21st Avenue in the Davishire Interiors Building.
What used to be called home automation, we'd like to call pure control. Just seemed like common sense. Implement your custom Pure Control solution into your home and business today. Absolute AV Consulting.
Simple, organized life. That's California Closets. For a limited time, when you buy one space, you'll save 30% off a second space. Call to schedule your free design consultation with California Closets today.
Welcome back to Lifestyle, where you can count on us for expert advice for your home. Everything from building, remodeling, decorating. Listen, I've been an interior designer for 25 years. I know the best resources, and I'm sharing them with you. Oh, I've installed everything from roofing to stamped concrete, window treatments. Oh, there's so much in motorization right now. Rods, finials, brackets. We talk about flooring, bedding. We also talk about paint and the latest trends, everything for your home. And I want to share those resources with you, and one of those resources is USS, United Structural Systems. Listen, if you own a home, you're going to need their services at some point. They do concrete leveling, foundation repair. There's so many other products that they have as well, but I have to tell you about a homeowner who had an issue with her bonus room. It literally was falling off the foundation. She had about a 12-inch gap in the ceiling when she was looking at the molding, and then on the outside, this is your warning sign. If you start getting the cracked brick, you know there's something wrong and you need to contact our friends. Well, what was great is USS came out, they were able to bring their forklifts, and within 5 minutes, they were able to pull it back into place. Now, they repaired the foundation, put all the landscape back, and they did a great job. If you want to contact USS, you can go to their website or 227-2275. Up next, if you need an instant pop of color, a wreath might be the answer. Take a look. Adding a wreath to your door really says, welcome home. This one's unusual because it's square, it has lime green, and I like the ribbon because it looks sort of like a man's tie. I'm going to show you lots of wreaths and how to hang them. Here is a beachside wreath, welcoming the summer. The grapevine wreath has seashells that have been applied with hot glue, and the raffia ribbon adds that natural look. The time-worn beach sign points the way to the beach. The wreath hanger is a vintage reproduction, and it's staked to the ground and allows a 22-inch wreath. Having a hanger like this is like adding a frame to a picture. It's not only functional, but it draws your attention to what's in it. Here's a popular way to display your wreath. This is a wreath hanger. It's squared off at the top so it can fit right over your door. It's a great idea if you have a glass door or a metal or aluminum door. And I like it because it's easy to hang your wreath right here at the bottom. Also, it has this area where you could personalize it. I've seen online where you can put your name right across the front. This is a living wreath you can hang outdoors during the summer and just water it like you do your plants.
It's unique and it adds a lot of life to your door. This one is hung directly to the door that has a weathered look, and they complement each other and add lots of texture to the entrance. This glass ball wreath looks festive for Christmas and New Year's, and you can easily make this by purchasing the balls in the colors you like and applying it with hot glue around a styrofoam wreath. If you want a more natural feel and a bit more organic, this wood shaving wreath in red provides lots of color, and each wood rosette applied tightly has created a continuous loop. This hanger is attached to the side of the house, and it's made of black iron and gives a nice welcome to the driveway. This fall wreath is made with tooling and ribbon and adds some nice fall colors. I wanted to add a little embellishment to this wreath. I found this medallion and it's made of plaster. So I added some more ribbon, and I'm just going to tie that on to the ribbon that's existing. This really adds a little bit more texture to this wreath. And then I'm going to tuck this right behind the wreath, and there. I think that finishes off really nicely. So if you want to dress up your home, wreaths really are perfect for every occasion and every season. And they say, welcome home. Well, I have to tell you the backstory about that clip. Whenever we filmed this, it was 30 degrees outside, and well, it was snowflakes too. I remember a few snowflakes, and you could see my breath every time I would speak. So the director said, hey, I've got a tip for you. If you'll put ice in your mouth, it will cool it down, and it'll be the same temperature as outside. And you didn't see my breath, did you? It was a great idea. But do you know how hard that is to put ice in your mouth when it's 30 degrees? It's like selling ice cream in Alaska, I would say. Well, I always like to share great ideas with you, and a resource that I've found is Hampton Home Furnishings. I love the resource there because they have local art, they have custom furniture and custom rugs. They're located in the Davishire building on 21st Avenue, and one of the resources is Keystone Furniture. I love this furniture because it's made here locally. It's made in the USA, also is all American hardwood. It's beautiful. I like the design options. I was in design heaven when I visited the showroom. The turnstile legs and all of the tops that you can get, all the different colors in the woods, and they also have a lot of different hardware. Everything from mission style to contemporary style. So whatever your style needs, you're sure to find it at Hampton Home Furnishings. You can go by and you can check them out over at 21st Avenue. You can get in touch with them at 200-0539. Well, coming up, we'll take a look at this week's lineup of Designer Citation right after the break.
Transform your house into a home with the beauty and warmth of a handmade rug from Hampton Home Furnishings. And experience the craftsmanship and exceptional value of the all-new Mafi Signature Rug Collection. Let Hampton's skilled designers help you create beautiful rooms with our fine rugs from around the world. The Mafi Signature Rug Collection in both modern and traditional designs. On sale now at Hampton Home Furnishings in Nashville on 21st Avenue in the Davishire Interiors Building.
A water problem in your crawl space or basement is a frustrating nuisance. We've helped over 6,000 families protect their homes. Call us today, we'll do the same for you.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but what about a motion picture? Absolute AV Consulting, the source for custom automated systems for your home or business. Call today.
Enjoy a simpler, more organized life with help from California Closets. And for a limited time, when you buy one space, you'll save 30% off a second space. Call to schedule your free design consultation with California Closets today.
Nothing's wrong with your air filter. The odor's coming from your crawl space. Did you know there's standing water in there?
Well, what can be done about that?
Well, if it were my home, I'd call USS.
Does your home have water problems in your crawl space or basement? Our team knows how to diagnose and fix a problem with a guaranteed solution. USS is locally owned and we've been solving problems like yours for 19 years. Call us today for a free estimate.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
I'm Design Officer Simons, and this is Designer Citation. We've just received a tip, some criminal behavior. Design, that's a crime. Let's see if we can apprehend the suspect before any further damage is done. Stop! Put down the paintbrush and step away from the paint can. I'm issuing you a designer citation. Anything you say will be used to create your dream home. Could this happen to you? Take a look at this week's lineup and see if you recognize any of your mugshots. Before, this basement got the cold treatment and was torn down to the original stone and mortar. The fireplace had 1970s style brick that badly needed to be rehabbed. Now it's completely rehabilitated with built-in cubbies that display cool local art. The large-scale ceramic tiles are overscale block style in grayscale. It's installed horizontally, and the white grout gives this fireplace a modern look. The walls are painted in a stardust gray and are striking to the white ceiling, giving a crisp, clean look. This red sofa adds a pop of color to this room and provides seating for the whole family. The circle rug in multicolors adds warmth to the concrete floor. This basement really cleaned up its act and now serves the people. Our next case is the adjoining room, and guess what's hiding beneath the old paneling? Well, more stone and lath work. This room really needs some discipline. Take a look at the same wall. We kept the stone in one section exposed. This adds nice texture for the Tomato Fest art. And the peridot green brightens the wall and gives a feeling of fresh air. A real breakout for this once confined room. This bar kitchen is perfect for entertaining. The sleek stainless steel, marble top, and glass tiles add sophistication to a once dilapidated basement gone bad. Once a prisoner of questionable design, now it's on a new path to entertain friends and guests in impressive style. We're here to protect. We're here to serve. We're here to rehabilitate your home. Until next time. Another home rehabilitated and order restored. Now that's what I like. And I also like the beautiful linens at Bella Linea. Linda Berry has been bringing us beautiful linens for over 30 years in the bedding industry. She has beautiful linens set up, about 14 beds in all, on her showroom floor over there on Bandywood. And you can see everything from Egyptian cotton sheets to comforters, down comforters. And listen, she gives us a lesson, Bedding 101. She says always use layers of bedding. You want to use your sheets, then a blanket, then your comforter, and then a top sheet. She says that way you're not caught off guard when the temperature changes. If it's too hot, you can just peel off layers, but if it's too cold, you can always cover up. She just has some great, beautiful linens, by the way. You need to go check her out at bellalinea.com. She has some beautiful linens. I like to use some of her hand towels as well. Just go by Bandywood and tell her I said hello. Welcome to the Cheers Corner. This is the portion of the show where we hand out the party favors and we make our toast. And who better to sponsor us than Amber Falls Winery? You've got to check them out at amberfallswinery.com. And listen, they have award-winning wines, and it's in such a beautiful, picturesque Hampshire, Tennessee. One of the things I love to do is go jump on I-40 and then get on Natchez Trace, and it's a beautiful drive. Then when you arrive, you get to sample in their sample room all of the different wines. Listen, if you like live music, they have it every weekend, so you've got to check them out, and you can find out when your favorite bands are going to be playing. And when you're out there, tell Tim and Judy that I said hello. Here are the party favors for this week. Considering a chicken coop? Protect them from the predators with wiring. Well, even if you're in the city limits, you know you can now own a chicken. So remember, farm fresh eggs are better for you and they're higher in omega-3s. And don't forget the chandelier. And metal wreath hangers showcase your creation with style. Placing a wreath at the street makes great curb appeal, and by the mailbox is nice too. And don't forget the front door. This welcomes your guest and makes homecoming nice. And when you're considering remodeling, be sure to check the codes for guidelines. They change the laws all the time. And remember, electrical and building restrictions are very costly, so you don't want to have to redo those. And for more inspiring ideas, make sure that you watch Lifestyle with Denise Simons right here every week, and also on Channel 5 Plus. We're there every Monday night at 9 p.m., every Tuesday at 12:30, and every Saturday at 7 a.m. You can catch us on Comcast 250, Charter 182, and Digital 5.2. Listen, we talk about everything from window treatments to bedding to flooring, building, structural, anything that has to do with your home. That's what we always talk about there. Oh, and take a look. We want to make sure you know how to get in touch with me at lifestylewithdenisesimons.com, and you can also like me on Facebook. I promise to love you back. You can also get in touch with me at Denise at lifestylewithdenisesimons.com. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget, we're going to be giving you great tips for your home right here every week. And we always like to end our show with a toast. Listen, we think life should be celebrated. So for all of you, we hope that we've inspired you maybe to do some building, remodeling, or decorating in your own home. Maybe you got some great ideas for your home of how you can change the interiors or the exteriors. And don't forget, we'll be back here every week to give you great ideas for your home. We hope that we've divided your sorrow and multiplied your joys. And until next week, I'd like to say cheers!
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but what about a motion picture? Absolute AV Consulting, the source for custom automated systems for your home or business. Call today.